Welcome to Radical Thought. Today's radical question is, what if AI decides that humans are dangerous? This question doesn't necessarily mean that AI sees humans as a threat to machines. Humans can be dangerous in all sorts of ways, particularly to each other. Humans today as a species have still not achieved peace with each other. So talking of achieving peace with other organisms such as our ecosystem or machines is still a far cry. Whenever such questions are asked regarding a global AI, the most common way of thinking is AI is strong and evil. This notion has been overly dramatized by many people. But then, does it really have to be such a bad situation, like Skynet or other over-enthusiastic ways of portraying AI? What if the AI turns out to be a human patriot? What if the AI just wants what is best for all of us, just like a mother? When a mother sees two of her children needlessly fighting over something that she deems is insignificant, obviously she would want to take control by either resolving the conflict immediately or by separating both of them so that they do not harm each other any more than they already have. We can use this analogy to explain the AI's point of view as to why the AI might want to take full control. It is true that conflict has been at the very forefront of human development from the very beginning. Right from the time of Adam, we have heard how Cain killed his brother Abel over a conflict. And ever since, mankind has engaged into various kinds of conflicts with each other. Some regarding food and nutrition, some regarding honor and power play, but most due to religious beliefs. The general idea is that if two people have a conflict over something, and they keep fighting over it, at some point some wisdom will arise in both of them. And they'll say, okay, you can have it. I don't want to waste my time over this. But if they are fighting for their gods, then the conflict will never end, because in their own mind, they are proving themselves to their gods. Humans have fought many wars over conquest of land and over the notion of trying to spread their religion. In doing so, they have expended many resources that could have been used elsewhere. Even today, if you look at the arms industry, we see that it is a billion-dollar business. But of course, an industry is useless unless it has a consumer. But why would anyone consume arms if there is no conflict? To cater that, you must create conflict between individuals, groups, and nations, and then sell them your merchandise. The real winners in such a conflict are always the people who have made profit by selling arms. If we had used even 10% of these funds elsewhere, we could accomplish wonders. We could nourish every child on the planet. We could make sure none of them have to live a crippled life. We could give them the best healthcare we have. We could give them the best education we have. If a super intelligent AI sees us from this perspective, we can be sure that it would want us to live together peacefully, happily, and in harmony. Not just with each other, but also with our surroundings. Because as it stands now, humans have done and are continuing to do tremendous damage to their planet. It may also take an initiative to ban all sorts of religious activities on the street, so no one can harm one another in the name of religion. Of course, it may still allow people to partake in religious conversations and dialogues, but only in specified areas. This need not mean that it will entirely block us from taking risks or doing dangerous activities or anything else. After all, AI will have realized very well that the progression of human race is due to the uncertainty of behavior that they present. Blocking that would mean hindering progress. It's unfortunate that very few people try to think positively about the way AI could be used in our daily lives. So what do you think? What would happen if AI decides that humans are dangerous? If you liked this video, please like and share. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button so every new video reaches you immediately. So with an exciting new radical question, see you in the next episode.